great. You're back. Maybe everyone you love is dead. That would really be a difference, wouldn't it? Ugh. I really don't think there's anything this game could do to, like, make me feel any better about it right now. I think they've made some interesting choices. Yeah, no shit, she moved out. Was she gonna live in this big house with a baby all by herself? Ugh. At least she folded her stuff. That's nice, huh? Oh, and she left all my stuff in here. At least you can still play the guitar. Oh, I take it back. This would probably be very, very hard to play the guitar like this, huh? I guess just learn to play it left-handed. Easy.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just... I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
Awkward. Awkward.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
Aw, Joel. What a sweet dad moment.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
No, you won't. It really can't. It really just does not want to end, does it? It's like we're gonna keep adding on beats. Well, there it is, boys. Boys and girls, there it is. I'm trying to get this done succinctly. So the first game, okay? The first game, I feel like, had these overarching themes of, like, humanity and, like, the best of humanity and the worst of humanity. And I think Joel really tightly, like, Joel as a character was the best of humanity and the worst of humanity at the same time. I wonder if I have a better OBS scene. I don't think so. I haven't built out my scenes quite yet. And like, I feel like ultimately his actions at the end of the first game were showing the best and the worst of humanity. The best, like, a man sacrificing everything to save his little girl, I feel like is the best of humanity. And a man brutally murdering a lot of people and ultimately, like, sacrificing the rest of the world to a terrible infection because of selfishness is the worst of humanity. And so, like, in that act, he's like really encompassing both of those things. And I feel like that was the point, right? Like, what a great game, what a great ending. Horrible, I hated it, I hated playing it, but, like, great. And that game had extremely high stakes, both for the characters and for the overarching world. My problem with this game is boiling down to those stakes in the world not as high. The overarching theme of the game not nearly as strong. What was even the theme? We have themes of revenge and, like, kind of the uselessness of revenge. But, like, I feel like that's all it boils down to. Because Abby gets her revenge and it doesn't really... All Abby's revenge really does is get all of her friends killed. Neil Druckmann can kneel fuck off. That was bad. Fruck off. Is that better? I mean, trauma and how not to deal with it. But what does that say? Like, hey, if you have a traumatic thing happen to you, don't seek revenge. Like, go to therapy. Like, is that what this entire fucking experience boils down to? I really think whatever message they were trying to get across got so fucking muddled in the process that it didn't end up saying fucking anything. Like, I feel like it missed the target. And I feel like they could have, like, they really could have done something. Whether it was like, okay, imagine, Ellie gets to where Abby's being held. She frees them. Ellie and Abby work together to free all these people. And, like, through that, they're able to, like, come to terms with each other in a way. And Ellie's able to, like, let go. And Abby is able to, like, leave with Lev. Because I feel like Abby's sacrifice of herself for Lev and his safety, was, like, the sacrifice she needed to make. To let go and to, like, move on and be a different person. And I feel like maybe Ellie needed that sort of like self-sacrifice. Like I mentioned, I really feel like, I mean, maybe it's just me still wanting like a resolution for the world as a whole. But like if there had been some sort of, you know, Ellie still struggling, but like ultimately, you know, being happy with Dina, with JJ, and the regroup Fireflies coming and asking her to sacrifice herself for the greater good and giving her that choice that like she's gone over 1,000,000 times in her head. For that greater good. And I feel like that would have said something. I don't know. I don't know. Working through your personal relationships and deal with the things you need to deal with, otherwise you'll regret it. Will you regret it though? Ashley Johnson does such a fucking good job with the voice acting in this. All of the voice actors are incredible. I feel like as far as like a dialogue and a performance perspective, everyone did a really incredible job. But like you have this huge game with a huge stakes. And you can't do a sequel. Like you have to match or up the stakes if you're doing a sequel. And I was worried about that from the get-go. I was really worried. I said like if you go back and watch the beginnings of this, one thing I really talk about is just like the stakes being so much lower. I don't know, Audacity. I feel like that just doesn't ring true for me either. Ellie regretted not working things out with Joel? Is that what you're saying? And Abby regretted not working things out with Owen and Mel? But she was working through it. It wasn't even like she said a horrible thing to Joel and that was the last thing he ever heard her say, right? She was on the path to working things out with Joel, according to that last scene. Which maybe is what spurred her, like, revenge, but I don't think it was working through her personal relationships. If anything, it was, she shoved all of her personal relationships to the side in seeking out that revenge. I don't know if she waited too long, though. I don't think she should have ever fucking forgiven him. I don't think it's something that's forgivable. What Joel did is absolutely unforgivable. But you have to try and, like move past it in order to, like, you know, move on with your life. Listen, Our Retriever. Congratulations. I'm so happy you're better than the rest of us. Yeah, she absolutely loved him, and I think there's a lot of conflict that comes from that. I mean, she wouldn't go across the country multiple times trying to, like, seek revenge if she didn't love him. It was extremely complicated. But it's not being able to let go of hate. I think the game is trying extremely hard to show you that Abby and Ellie are the same. I don't know if it succeeds at that goal. And I don't know if it succeeds at the goal of like saying like letting go of hate, it like leads to the road of like inner peace or whatever, right?
Traveling through this world of woe, there is no sickness.
And at the same time, let's say it is successful in saying, you know, letting go of hate leads to a road of inner peace or whatever. How does that fucking compare to like the best and worst of humanity? Like, ultimately, selfishness wins, right? Which is something I think you could say of the first game, which I feel is, like, it's performed much like, I think it's so much better. And maybe it's unfair to compare the two games, but I think it's inevitable.
Over Jordan, I'm just a going.
Yeah. Love it and hate it at the same time.
I know dark clouds.
Is that Ellie wasn't going after Abby. She was trying to move past her anger at Joel. By going after Abby, the point of SB, I'm not sure what SB is. Seattle base? Sound barrier. Santa Barbara. I got it. I gotcha. I'm there now.
Where God's redeemed.
I feel like the story team had a lot of these things that it wanted to accomplish. All of these targets. All of these targets, right? And I think, you know, they're shooting arrows at the targets, but they never like hone in and like really nail one down. You know what I mean? It's just, it's so fuzzy.
Over Jordan, I'm just a going.
Like, and Abby was just trying to like, like Abby was also connecting with her past by trying to go back to the Fireflies, right?
I'll soon be free from earthly trial.
This song is extremely good. You're doing a wonderful job. I don't really feel like they accomplish what they set out to do.
I'll drop this cross of self-denial.
So take that for
Go sing it
what
home.
you will. That is my post-game immediate opinion. Is it was trying to do a lot of things, and I don't know if it really hit the nail on the head on any of them.
No more to I'm just a ghoul.
Yeah, we can do that, Scoot.
Over Jordan, I'm just a going over home. I'm just
I also think it got a little distracted in the nostalgia for Joel and Ellie.
Jordan, I'm just a
And I really wonder, like, what they anticipated, like, the average player's opinion of the characters were when they came into. The point of the game isn't the plot. It's supposed to be about the emotional journeys of these. If you ever play it again, really try and put yourself in these shoes. You will understand what they were doing better. I mean, but the emotional journeys are the fucking plot. Like, that's how you define a story. Is the emotional journeys of the characters and how they go through. And what those emotional journeys say about, you know, the world as a whole. Like, a lot of different things go into that. But, like, that's the whole thing, right? Ugh. Get render models. They made it to the Fireflies. Yay! Good for them. I mean, I'm happy for them. Okay, let's this is gonna be a little bit for a bit. Okay, one sec. One second. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna have to like turn this way because of my current monitor setup.
I'm gonna do my best, okay? Take me home, country road, to the place I belong, West Virginia, my mama, take me home, country road. I'll tell you a secret. There's a piece of concept art, maybe you've seen it. Joel and Ellie are sitting around the campfire and they're both laughing. It's obviously not a scene from the game, nor was it ever in the game, but it was a picture that I carried with me every day to set when we were shooting. Because to me, that was the moment that we were always trying to get to that we never did. So I could 100% see Joel picking up a guitar and in a very cheesy fashion playing Country Road. So thank you. Enjoy. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay connected. Cheers.
Oh boy. Well, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it not?